What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and it's time for another Marketplace update video. Bedrock Marketplace has just got an update, and it has 46 new maps, which I'm so happy they're finally back to their big numbers. And I'm going to tell you today the top 5 that got my attention with some honorable mentions. Okay, number 1. Yeti Horror Survival. This is by Everbloom, one of my favorite studios. Everbloom makes really good maps that function well. Even if they're not big adventure maps or big destination maps, they have a lot of function to them, okay? They add lots of mechanics, turning them into completely different games, not just Minecraft maps. This one is like a horror survival one where you're trying to escape a Yeti. It's recommended to play this one solo, so I'm probably going to do a let's play on this one myself. Like I said, it looks pretty interesting. You're in a frozen place. You have to watch your heat. Make sure you're staying warm while you figure out a way to escape the area while the Yeti is chasing you. Definitely looks interesting. Definitely want to try to take a look at this for sure. Like I said, it's from Everbloom, so I trust that it will be fun because I pretty much have fun with any map that they do, thanks to the mechanics that they put into the work. So I definitely recommend checking this out. I definitely will be. So look for a let's play of that soon. Moving on to our number 2. Here we are. Dragon Expansion. This is by Cyclone Designs, and Cyclone Design do a really good job with their maps as well. I've played a lot of their expansion series. They do expand a lot of expansions. They have Dinosaur expansion, they have Ocean expansion, and all of them have been good. Now, when I saw someone recommended me this, again, shout out to that person. You're awesome for recommending me this. They saw the trailer, said to check it out, so I went ahead and checked it out, the trailer, and I'm like, yes, I want to check this out. I've been looking for good dragon mods. There are actually a lot of them out there. Not all of them are good. The best one I have found so far is Advanced Dragons. There's 2 Advanced Dragons, 1 and 2. They're the best dragon mods I've found yet. This one looks like it could, keep up with them. You've got legendary fights, you've got taming, a bunch of different types, and the map is huge, according to what I could see in the trailer. So I'm definitely going to be doing a let's play on this one also right away. So look for a let's play starting on this. Like I said, Cyclone Designs normally does a really good job with their maps as well. They make them big, they make them fun. I mean, literally, that just came out midday yesterday, and they've already got 43 people that at least purchased and rated it. It's probably more than that. So I'll be checking this one out right away. Definitely a good number 2. All right, number 3, Under the Mountain. As you guys know, I like to try my best to check out base maps, as many as I can. So this one caught my attention for a base map. It's another one of those that's been carved into a mountain or carved into a volcano. Says it's got everything that you need for a basic survival run. So I'm like, hey, that's what I like. So I'll probably be doing a base review on this one sometime this week. Now the studio here, Dragons, I have seen them before, and I think I did one of their maps. I'm not sure which one, but I have checked them out before. I don't think I've checked them out enough to say for sure if they're a really good boss. I mean, really good, really good studio, but I have seen them before, and I believe their maps perform. I'm not going to be able to say that, oh yeah, they're really good, because I haven't played enough of their maps, but I have seen them around before, and I think their maps normally do an okay job. Number 3, Find the Imposter by Dojo Studios. I actually really like Dojo Studios. They're not like top 10, but they make interesting maps. They make really good base maps. This premise basically reminds me of Among Us. I mean, look at the description. There's an imposter among us. I mean, come on, you know what they're going for. This is very similar to the Among Us game, where you're basically one person is secretly the imposter who goes around killing everybody, and you've got to figure out who it is and kill them before they kill everybody. I love these type of things. They're fun as heck, and a lot of innocent people normally get killed by the other innocent people because people go crazy when there's an imposter. So I might get a couple of my YouTube friends in here and try this one. So look for a Let's Play or a review, one of the two on that one, if I can. The problem is I really try to do all these, but I never get around to doing all of them, but I try. Advanced Dinosaurs. As you guys know, I'm legally obligated to do any map that has dinosaurs or dragons on it. I've got to at least check it out. This one I will be checking out as well. It looks like it has a good sized map. It's got over 30 different dinosaurs and other creatures, tameable and rideable, and 4 skins included. Skins I have so many of, and I barely ever use them. I really need to start using all the different skins I have. I literally have hundreds. But it does look interesting. Reminds me a little bit of Dinosaur Age. So let's see if it can keep up with it, because that was really fun. So if this one gives us the same thing, we might have a runner-up, someone actually challenge Dinosaur Age. Definitely look for a Let's Play soon on this, or at least a review. I'm still in the process of putting together a top 5 dinosaur mobs, and then I'm going to do a top 5 dragon mods after that. Still working on those, so look for them. And for our last one, which one was our last one? Because that was number 4. Oh yeah, Realm of Orcs, another good-looking one. This one's it's kind of weird. It's more styled after a style of destination map, more so than an adventure map. But I like the designs of the world and design of the orc ones. This one is not as big as the others, but it's simply the orc design looks pretty cool, and I like destination maps where it wants you to go around and explore everything, and then move on. This studio, I'm gonna tell the truth, I'm not very familiar with them. I don't think I've done a map of theirs at all. I think I've maybe seen them, I've maybe looked at them, but I've never done one. So I can't say 100% if it's good or not, but it did get my attention. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, now moving on to our honorable mentions. Number 1 for honorable mentions, military planes. Excuse me. There's always a plane mod, but the military ones always do look cool. At least I don't play them a lot because a lot of the plane mods, they're never that involved. It's simply, okay, here's some planes, fly around. So I never get too excited about them, but they do get my attention, and I like to say them. Sometimes they'll give you like a little cool base that you can fly out of. So, and I do know this studio, and they also do a decent job. They're definitely not top, but they do a decent job. Spooky Lucky Blocks. I really like the different Lucky Block series. The ones that I do get around to playing, normally I have a good time with them. That whole random loot thing is just really fun, because you just never know what you're going to get. So it makes going around and having to survive with the random stuff. This just makes it fun, because you'll sit there thinking you're gonna get nothing, and then the next thing you know, you'll get like some of the best stuff you can get in the game right away. And I just find that fun. And then you get crap too, but again, it just adds to the fun with that little bit of randomness. Hacker base, that's another base mod, which I think it's like full of loot that's like maxed out beyond reasonability. Like, as you can see, a picture here is an example of, like, you have a sword and a pickaxe that are completely overpowered. Well, that's basically what the base is full of. When I clicked it, there's actually a base there too that's underground. It has other stuff in there too. So maybe I'll do a base review on it, maybe I won't. I'm still thinking, but it did catch my attention. This is a Thor themed one, you know, Asgard. It's basically a base. Like, you go up into it's a survival base. You go up into that area. You can play. There's a mini game you can play with Loki, and then after that, you pretty much just have gear that you can pick up, and then you can just use the rest of it as a base. That's what the description says. So that's pretty interesting. Probably won't be able to get around to reviewing it, but I did want to at least give it a shout out in the honorable mentions. It did get my attention there. Mansion of Horrors 2, that one looked interesting to me. I've played a couple of these horror maps, and they're actually not that bad. I actually did a review on a couple of them. They're normally fun and normally tense too, but some of them can be frustrating. So I don't do a lot of them, because normally you're running from things or there's parkour, and parkour is either fun or frustrating, one of the two. It's either fun or frustrating. There is no middle ground with parkour. It's either good or it's extremely bad to the point where you want to rip your hair out. And that's going to be it for our honorable mentions. But what about you guys? Are there any mods here that I didn't talk about that got your attention? Why don't you let us know in the comment sections down below. As well as anything you feel we should try to check out, let us know. If we don't check it out though, please don't get upset. We have a very busy schedule and there's lots of things going on, but I do like to hear from you guys. Please keep up the comments. They really help keep us motivated to keep going. You have no idea how awesome it is to hear how I've been helping people. That really helps us out. Also, don't forget to look us up on Instagram, Twitter, and now also Facebook. Although we're still working on getting the Facebook up and running, but it's there. So if you want to follow, you can. But it's like nothing's there really. It's just like our logo, basically. That's it. So bear with me. We're still working on that one. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Average Arcader out.